Kristine Sa xin cảm ơn quý khán thính giả rất nhiều vẫn giữ màn ảnh của đài truyền hình VHN TV và tiếp tục theo dõi cuộc tâm tình của Kristine với anh nhạc sĩ Tony T Nguyen.
It's been a while to see your face with mine. Things don't seem the same. Do you agree with me?
Yes, I'm Vietnamese, 100%. I guess when you ask me about my family, the only thing I could really think about and always comes to mind is my dad. The reason why is because ever since I was a kid, my mom left me, and my dad was there to take care of me. And it's funny because when you're a kid, you don't realize these things. And I would replay certain instances in my life, and I go, oh, I get it now, and like where the things that he gave up food so that I have something to eat, or we would have to live somewhere or whatnot, and he had to sacrifice a lot. I remember asking him, being a young kid, don't know, Dad, what did you want to do when you were little or younger, and da da da, and he would always say, I wanted to travel, and do all these things and see the world, and I felt bad because he didn't get to do that because he had to take care of me, by himself. And I'm so thankful. I would not be here if it wasn't for him. He is an artist. He's a poet. He in the Vietnamese community. He writes so many things. He works with a lot of Vietnamese musicians and songwriters. And so it's hard because when growing up, it's like you got to be a doctor, you got to be a lawyer, you got to do some profession that's going to provide you security, and I totally get it now why, but my heart and love was always music and being creative, and it's funny watching my dad because he would go, you need to do this, okay, fine, no more music classes, all right, I'll just let you do it for high school, all right, college came around, I'm all, Dad, I got a scholarship for music, okay, I'll let you do it for 1 quarter. And then you gotta switch, and then and then after a while he says, "All right, just do what you do. Just be careful and take care of yourself." And to me, it was really hard because I guess I've never, even though like most of society for art within this community is like you gotta study really hard and get into these high great colleges, and get your degrees and all that stuff because it makes you who you are. You'll have a place in this world. And to me, I totally get it, I understand. But knowing what I know is that I'm very creative and I express myself through music and through art. And that's I want it to be me. And I knew it was going to be struggling and it's going to be hard. But I chose that path. It is so hard. It's funny because the MTV generation. You watch there's MTV Cribs and you're people rolling in with like all these cars and big homes. It's not like that for me. And the funny thing is, I'm in this music part of it. It's because of the kids. And the reason why I say that is because the reaction they're getting. They're so young, they're innocent, and just the fact they're so hyper and they react to music with there's tomorrow. And then when it comes to the adults and they hear my music and they're able to understand, the content and they could totally relate. It makes me feel like, okay, people are listening. People understand that music is not a lost art. It's not something that's going to go away. And for me, my main goal is I want to be able to leave a legacy, to make a difference in this world, and I want to do it with some respect and thank the people that got me here. Like my teachers and stuff, I would not be here if it wasn't for them. And sometimes I feel like people forget to thank others, because of their success. They don't know how they got there. They totally forget, And I don't want to do that. I want to remember my roots. I want to remember where I came from. And first person would be my dad. him coming over here from Vietnam, you know, and me being here, learning, going through the school system in America, going through corporate America, working that, you know, I could be a successful business person. I know that world, but my heart wasn't into it. And so I chose music, and that's my passion. And ever since then, I haven't looked back. And it is hard because, you know, it's not like we get paid to do what we do, because there's times I can remember living on people's couches. My friends would take me in because I don't have a home, or I don't have a car to get myself around. And it's like, oh, I got a job, but I can't get to the job. I need a car, but I need a job to get a car. You know, so it's like one of those things. And a lot of people sacrifice their time to drive me to places, or if I didn't have food, they would provide food for me. You know, and like stuff like that. It's so hard for me to. There's so much I want to do for those people. You know, and so what I do is I try to pay them the respects, and through the music and all the stuff that I do as a reminder to others. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Look around you now and tell me who's by your side. Take a closer look. Are they the ones you love through fun and trying times?
I had a few reasons. I being so busy working all the time, I remember sitting one night and going, you know what? Why am I here? What's my purpose? Or, you know, what is Tony T Nguyen? You know, and so I was like, you know what? I really need to do an album because that's who I am, a music person. But I wanted to let everyone know that I'm able to do it from scratch, from nothing, and be able to do most of it by myself. You know, like writing these songs, or to play the instruments and record the instruments, you know, and everything. You know, even to the album, make the artwork design, the websites, you know, get my hands on it and do it, you know. That way I could be proud of it and say, hey, it's something I did, you know. The main reasons would be my dad. I wanted his approval. It's so hard. Here's the thing. I never want to make him sad or hurt, because it hurts me so much to see him sad or cry or get mad, you know. It's just because I believe he sacrificed so much for me, and for me to let him down, it's just hard. It's really hard. It breaks my heart. And so with this album, I wanted to let him know that I was going to be okay, that I'm a musician, and even though, you know, I'm not a lawyer or doctor, that I'm going to be okay.
You took me in your arms, try to teach me things through your heartfelt stories of the past. And never did you want to see me hurt and sad. You never let me fall and feel the pain, 'cause you were always there to see what I had done. You know that I was fine, 'cause I was standing there right beside you then.
Okay. And so what I did was I finished the album, I had a live concert, and I had my dad there, and I had all my friends and all the students came, and you know, we had a live show. I had my alumni, you know, my kids, or people I worked with. They were my musicians, you know, people that I trained and taught. They're my drummer, or you know, my best friend was my guitarist, you know, and stuff like that. And I was performing too, and my dad got to see it and goes, oh, he does a lot more than this. And then when he saw all the people show up and how my kids reacted to the show, you know, I thanked him in front of everybody. He got up and he started crying, gave me a hug in front of everybody, and to that moment, it was I can't even explain the feeling. It's like at this age, I finally got his approval. He finally understands, and he's happy that I am where I am.
And you know